What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great day. Man, I'm exhausted from that. That was such an emotional roller coaster. But the Cowboys, there were some good things that give you hope for the season. Definitely some good things. You know, we didn't come away with the win, but we didn't get mollywopped like people thought we would. So I want to address the whiny ass Eagle fans. Now, I will say that I'm actually surprised because Eagle fans, you got the win. I'm not seeing the trolls like I usually do. I'm not seeing them calling me out on Twitter and things like that and telling me how stupid I am and things, you know? For once, the Eagle fans are kind of quiet. They really are kind of quiet. I don't know if they're shell-shocked or what. But one of the things that they are saying when you do find them is they're swearing that Dak Prescott, he egged on Jalen Carter. It's that Dak spit on the ground first. He was spitting at Jalen. Hold on. Let me stop you here. Go back and look at that. I want you to go back and look at the tape. See all of the Eagles players behind the ball, behind the neutral zone. Okay? They're there huddled up, with the exception of one guy. One guy. And that is Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter is not on the other side of the neutral zone. No. He is closer to the Dallas Cowboys. Okay? I want you to understand. I don't know if you can. You probably can't see. I'll tell you what. I'll put it on my cover photo. But here's the thing. There's 5 yards typically between the huddle and the football. Jalen Carter is about 2 yards away from the Dallas Cowboys huddle where, you know, they're getting ready to call their play and everything else. And he's stalking back and forth. He is taunting the Dallas Cowboys. He's trying to put the fear of Jalen Carter. See, that's what people aren't talking about. He had no business being there taunting the Dallas Cowboys. Okay? He was there to intimidate the Dallas Cowboys and nothing else. So Dak Prescott kind of basically saying, you know what? On the ground. Was nowhere near actually hitting Jalen Carter. But, you know, we know Dak Prescott is a shit talker, okay? Dak Prescott is a shit talker. In fact, I'm going to say Dak Prescott has a little more edge. You notice in press conference, you're hearing a little bit of beep because he's saying F this stuff, you know, kiss my, you know, I mean, no, Dak is getting, we're seeing the Dark Knight Dak, okay? He's getting edgy. And he ended up, I'll be real with you. He was basically provoking Jalen Carter. But if Jalen Carter had his fat ass where it belonged, which was in the huddle on his side of the ball, his ass would have been able to play the game. So you want to take blame, it goes to Jalen Carter. My opinion. If you put yourself into harm's way, expect to have harm come your way. And he was there because he thought he was going to be cute and that he was going to intimidate Tyler Booker. And he got chumped. Pat McAfee is addressing this a little bit today. Let's listen to Pat.
Obviously, the Dallas Cowboys come out slicing and dicing. Shawty looks like a genius, and his time management and situational awareness was phenomenal. Now, Javonte Williams, I don't think any of us knew that he was going to be the guy for the Dallas Cowboys this year. I didn't hear his name said one time all offseason. I heard Micah talked about it a little bit. I heard Shawty talked about it a little bit. Obviously, Dak is going to get a little bit of chatter. That guy's the real deal. The Dallas Cowboys offensive line without Jalen Carter in there, which can't do that.
Pat, what happened to your face? Is that painted? Okay, it must be painted.
Night, every camera in the world is going to be on Dak Prescott, especially you, Jalen Carter. You are the guy for this Philadelphia Eagles defense and have become that. I think everybody that's ever played football, as somebody's dropping something, AJ, please don't break my shit back there. Please.
The bat.
Please. There's a lot of things that I think this can be quite a learning lesson that, hey, all eyes are going to be on him now. Later videos showed Dak Prescott sneaking up in between his offensive linemen and spitting at the ground and then laughing in Jalen Carter's face. And obviously, once that video surfaces, everybody's like, whoa, hold the phone now. Dak kind of, he did the Drew
doesn't matter
White Hicks spit to Jalen Carter where he spits on the ground right in front of him. I think there's a lot of a difference between spitting on somebody's chest or sternum and spitting on the ground in front of them. But I do appreciate Sunday Night Football releasing that video like 3 hours later after we all very much judged Jalen in the entire process. The boys are fired up. Jalen needs to know he can't.
His ass shouldn't have been over there.
The greatest shit talkers on earth. Everybody that they play against is going to try to go up to Jalen and immediately piss him off and just try to get him out of the game because it was very obvious that he was not on the field. And that was with that running game that Shawty did right down the middle of that Philadelphia Eagles defense. I don't think anybody expected that as the game plan because this dude was going to be on the field. Instead, he has 0 plays. So that can't happen for the Philadelphia Eagles. With that being said, Saquon's still Saquon. That offensive line still that.
He only got 6. Saquon only got 60.
Hurts looks better than he's ever looked. A.J. Brown didn't even catch a ball until what? 11:45 p.m. last night, and they were still so damn prolific. I saw Dotson get a big shot instead of Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown. So there's still so many things for the Philadelphia.
Every one of those Jalen Hurts runs, you see a hold.
You ever meet my friend C.D.?
Who?
CD's nuts, guys. We saw his drops. CD's drops. It was not good. And obviously, we all have immense amount of respect for CeeDee Lamb, which is why the response is what it is whenever he does some things that are very out of the ordinary for him, especially in game-winning situations.
That hurts, man, seeing CeeDee with those drops.
In a bucket, 24-20, and CeeDee drops, not this one, the next one, I believe.
Look at that, off his helmet.
This one, bang, 2:45 left, 24.
He looked like Noah Brown out there.
Puts it on you like that.
CeeDee looked like frickin' Noah Brown.
Dak understands that that's not going to happen going forward. But that's kind of the story of the game, is the fact that there was a couple big-time plays that the Dallas Cowboys could have made and won this game. And if they exit that game, and CD, once again, you're going against your own reputation. I think he will not do what he did. I like the Dallas Cowboys, too. I like the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
I like their vibe. I like everything they had last night. And the Philadelphia Eagles get a win on banner night, which is obviously big for the city. I like that Dak is getting in Jalen Carter's space.
I love that Dak is doing
Jalen
that.
Carter, he's a rhino. He actually is maybe the strongest guy in the NFL. Also toughest, everything like that. And Dak is just like, nope, this ain't happening. Gets in his face. I respect that. Now, the spit at the dirt, and Jalen Carter answering it and spitting right on his neck. I mean, it's certainly something. I love Jalen Carter, the football player. I really do. But this was stupid. It was stupid.
All right, so I probably will get copywritten on this one because he's showing so many highlights from the game and stuff, but we'll see if it goes. If not, if it does, then I'll just go outside and I'll talk about it. As always, good people, I appreciate y'all, and I will see you soon. Peace out.